Already we came to know about the Portuguese, then about the Dutch and the English. And the fourth country, which is also one of the European country, which came to India for a purpose of trade, that is called as France or French. And these French people, they came to India for a purpose of trade, and they also established their East India Company. And this French East India Company was totally different from the other company. What is the difference? It is a government company. It is a government company. Early companies are private one, but this is a government one. It is supported by the government of France. And now they also have an intention of carrying the trade as well as getting the benefit of the political conditions of this India. And the important person as far as the French in India was the one of the important person by name Duplex. That is the Duplex is one of the important person as far as the French people in India is concerned. And this Duplex, what is the important character of this person? He was a very ambitious person. He was very ambitious, and he had an ambition of establishing a empire, and that is establishing their rule in India. And because of this ambition, here now there was a rivalry between the two European powers in India. Now India became a stage. India became a stage of rivalry between the two, that is European powers. On one side there was a English, and another side there was the French. And among these two, the rivalry was started. Who will remain in India and who is going to, that is rule over India? There was a rivalry between the English as well as the French. And this rivalry led to the wars between these two European countries, and the stage was in India, and that is called as the Carnatic Wars. That is called as what? Carnatic Wars. And these Carnatic Wars are going to decide who will remain in India, whether the that is the English are going to remain in. The political rivalry between the France as well as the British led to three important wars. That is, those are called as the Carnatic Wars. Let us try to know about the first Carnatic War. First Carnatic War. This first Carnatic War took place from the year 1746 to 1748. How this war went on? Here, Duplex, he is the French governor. He invited one of the commander by name Lord Boudanis. Lord Boudanis. This Lord Boudanis was in the place called Mauritius. He is from Mauritius. At that time, he is at Mauritius. And this Duplex invited Lord Boudanis from Mauritius, and he attacked upon the Madras. And this Lord Boudanis was able to defeat the Britishers. And it was one of the important that is victory for the France. But this victory was changed. How it was changed? This Madras, what was in the control of Lord Boudanis, now the Britishers now give money. That is give money. Before that, they took the help of Anwaruddin. And attack upon Madras, and they wanted to regain the Madras, but Anwaruddin was also failed. Anwaruddin, the Nawab of Carnatic, was also failed, and Britishers also failed. But now Britishers adopted their policy, and they gave corruption to the Lord Boudanis, and Lord Boudanis took the money and went back to Mauritius. And this was a very, that is this enraged. There was one of important activity which enraged Duplex, and now Duplex tried to attack upon Madras, but that was not a success. And now the war of this first Carnatic War was came to an end, and the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle was signed, and that is very important one. What you have to remember, that is the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. This Aix-la-Chapelle treaty was signed in Europe. when the Carnatic War was going on in India, in the same time the war was also going in the Europe between the France as well as the England, and there also the war came to an end, and in India also the war came to an end, and by this one the first Carnatic War was came to an end. Okay, now the next, again the no decision took place whether the that is the French are going to remain in India or Britishers are going to remain in India. Still that is to be decided. That is led to the second Carnatic War. Second Carnatic War. In the second Carnatic War, what is the conditions here? Here, this France, the stages are getting ready in India. One is at Hyderabad, and another one is at Carnatic. In Hyderabad, now after the death of the Nizam, the ruler there was a controversy. That is a controversy who is going to become the Nawab there. And in that controversy, now the French also interfered. French interfered into the this controversy, and they supported Salabat Jung. They supported Salabat Jung, and this Salabat Jung became the Nawab of or the ruler of Hyderabad. And now the France got their control over this Hyderabad area. And another way here in the Carnatic also, there was a fight between the two important persons. One is called as Anwaruddin and another one is called as Chanda Sahab. And in that category, in that war, here the French supported Chanda Sahab and the Britishers supported Anwaruddin. And in that time, here Anwaruddin was killed and Chanda Sahab became the Nawab. Chanda Sahab became the Nawab of Carnatic. In this manner, in one place, in the Hyderabad also, there is a control of French, and even in the Carnatic also, there is a control of French. Both places are in the control of French influence. Now, next, this war is going to be changed. The total scene is going to be changed. Who is that person who came to change the total scene here? That is the Robert Clive. Robert Clive. This Robert Clive entered into the war, and because of the entry of this Robert Clive here, now this Robert Clive attack upon Chanda Sahab. He attacked upon Chanda Sahab, and after killing this Chanda Sahab, now Robert Clive placed Muhammad Ali, the son of Anwaruddin, Muhammad Ali, as the Nawab of Carnatic. In this manner, now here the Robert Clive changed the total scene of the war. Now here again, at that in the same time, now the France, from the side of the France, here what happened? Now this total responsibility upon the Dupleix, the failure of the war. Because of that reason, now the French people recalled Dupleix to the France, and this Dupleix went back to France. And by this one here, now the total scene of the Carnatic War was changed, and that's why it can be considered as a laurels or success to the British, as well as it is a failure for the French. Then also, now the war came to an end. The war came to an end with the Treaty of Pondicherry. Pondicherry Treaty was signed, and with the help of Pondicherry Treaty, the second Carnatic War was came to an end. Still, there is no decision who is going to remain, whether the France or England. Now about the third Carnatic War. This is a deciding war between the French and English, and who will remain in India. It is a deciding war that is called as the third Carnatic War. What is the scene here? The person here, Count de Lally. He is a French person, and he invited Bussy, and this Bussy is in Hyderabad. He is in Hyderabad, and Khan Ali invited Bussy, and these two people wanted to attack upon Madras. They wanted to attack upon Madras, and this Khan Ali took his forces and went to a place called Vandivash. And this Bussy, before he could reach and join with the Count Ali, or Count Ali went to Bussy and joined with them. Before that one, these Britishers attacked upon this Bussy, and Bussy was defeated. Bussy was defeated in the that is in the hands of the Britishers, and the person who is responsible for defeating those French were Sir Eyre Court. Sir Eyre Court. This person defeated Bussy, and after defeating Bussy, now he went to deal with Count Ali. Count Ali, in order to save himself, he ran towards one of a very important place they had in their control, that is called as Pondicherry. He went to Pondicherry. Who went to Pondicherry? That is Count Ali went to Pondicherry. Sir Eyre Court, that is went to Pondicherry, and at that time this person, Count Ali, had no way. He has to surrender. He has to surrender in front of Sir Eyre Court, and by this one, now these people, that is a French power came to an end here, and the Treaty of Pondicherry was signed. Treaty of Pondicherry was signed between these two powers, and now only some places were with the French, and remaining all the places which were blank to the French came into the control of Britishers. Now here this third Carnatic War came to an end, and here first the Portuguese disappeared from the Indian scene, then the Dutch also disappeared, and then even the French also disappeared from the scene, and only now the Britishers had a control over India. They are the people who continued for a very long time here. And it is about the Carnatic Wars. Now, after Carnatic Wars, now we are going to deal about the other important aspects in this chapter regarding the two other important wars which led to the foundation of British Empire and British power in India. Those are called as a Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. In this concept, we are going to know about these two important things: Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. Here, Battle of Plassey. This is a very important war in the foundation of British Empire or British power in India, that is called as a Battle of Plassey. Here, this battle took place between two important persons. One is called as Siraj-ud-Dawla, and another one, those are Britishers. These two are the fighting persons, fighting powers. One is Siraj-ud-Dawla, the Nawab of Bengal, and the Britishers on another side. Before that is here we have to know about what are the reasons. What are the reasons for the Battle of Plassey? Here, one of the important reasons for the Battle of Plassey is the misuse of dastak. Misuse of dastaks. What is this dastak? Here, dastak means it is a license. It is a license of trade. If any person has to carry that is trade, he has to get the license, and that is the misuse of dastak. And this power of giving dastak was given by the Mughal Emperor. Yeah, the power of issuing the dastak, and this power was given by one of the important Mughal emperor. What you have to remember, that is the Farooq Shah. Farooq Shah or Farooq Shah. He is called as like that, and this person gave the power of giving a dastak, and this power was misused by the British, and this misuse of dastak led to the one of the important thing, that is the treasury of Nawab became empty. Here the treasury of Nawab became empty. For running the administration or for other various activities, they required money, and that money was not available because the power of giving license was with the in the hands of the, that is, British. It is one of the important reason that we have to remember misuse of issuing the stock. It is one of the. Next is the mending of fort. Second one is mending of Fort William. Already you came to know. They built Fort William, which is one of a trade center or trade place. And this mending means they reconstruct the fort and they strengthen and raise the walls, as well as they also place the cannons. That is fighting cannons in the fort. And for that thing, they had to take the permission of Siraj-ud-Dawla, permission of the Nawab. But without taking the permission of the Nawab, they mend the Fort William, as well as they also place the cannons here. It is also one of the reason for the Battle of Plassey between this that is Siraj-ud-Dawla and British. Third one is, that is the Black Room Tragedy. Black Room Tragedy. What is this Black Room Tragedy? Here, now, the Siraj-ud-Dawla, in order to take revenge upon the British, he imprisoned the Britishers. Nearly 146 Britishers were imprisoned, and among the 146 people, he kept all these people in one black room, and totally there was no light, and the conditions were not good. And in such a condition, nearly 123 people were died. 123 people were died in the Black Room Tragedy. It is one of a tragedy, and it was also responsible for the anger, or it also enraged the Britishers to attack upon Siraj-ud-Dawla. And now they also get ready. And next is here this here. These are the various conditions which are responsible. Now, Robert Clive, he started his career as a clerk. Now he raised to a very good position, and he had a very influential position in the East India Company. He came to know and came to find out the enemies of this Siraj-ud-Dawla, and in that category he finds some of the traders. That is by name Manik Chand, then Omi Chand, Jagat Seth. These traders who were not happy with Siraj-ud-Dawla, now this Clive went to get the support of these the traders or the merchants. On other side, one of important person and very influential person in the Siraj-ud-Dawla, that is Mir Jafar. Mir Jafar. He also, that is Robert Clive, that is get Mir Jafar on his side, and he also promised him if he help him to, that is, overthrow Siraj-ud-Dawla, he is going to make him as a Nawab. Now the stage is ready. Now the Battle of Plassey was started, and Siraj-ud-Dawla, that is attack upon this Britishers, and now this the war took place between the Siraj-ud-Dawla as well as the Britishers, and in the war Siraj-ud-Dawla was defeated, and now after the defeat of this Siraj-ud-Dawla, now the Battle of Plassey was a very important victory for the British and to establish British power in India. It is about the Battle of Plassey. And here this very important thing is the Battle of Plassey, which took place in the year 1757. It is a very important date what you have to remember.